Hey everybody, Rhadamant here. Thanks for tuning in to Mount and Blade 2 Bannerlord, a Let's Play tutorial series where we are very close to our slated goal of taking all Vlandian territory. Picking up where we left off, we are going to take out Ormenfard Castle, leaving only Kallius and Nevinetsk, or whatever it's called, left for them to have. I'm not worried about any other battle whatsoever. I am solely focused on the goal of Vlandia, that being my only concern. In fact, I wouldn't even necessarily dislike it if all the other kingdoms declared peace and left me alone for a bit. Not that that's likely to happen. It isn't. Because they're all jerks. What is going on here? So, because this is a bottleneck, all of the caravans and everything are all sort of bugging out. It's pretty funny. I have no idea why I gained a relationship with some random guy I've never heard of, but probably has something to do with, honestly, I don't even know. Security, maybe? I'm just gonna take a guess. Alright, looks like Britannia is being annoying. I've seen a few of my own captured by them. This castle is pretty well defended numbers-wise, and now they're cranking out the catapults, so not going to be a snooze of a fight. But I am, just for the joke, actually going to make it so that I will try to survive this one. Because I normally don't survive the castle sieges, and that will be my sole, maybe not sole focus, but truly my focus this time around. He's actually surviving a siege. Here, as you can see, Lashanek trying to walk by me, and he can't. I really am blocking all traffic. I am the Ever Given of the Ormenfard Castle. It looks like we got Ox Hall, which would be down yonder. That's cool. I think we recaptured that from Britannia, so doesn't, well, I mean, I guess we would have to, because Vlandia definitely didn't own it. So it doesn't push ahead our goals any. But watching all these troops have a bit of a freak out is pretty funny. Lashanek's army is growing as it's idling here, to the point where my roadblock ceased to work because they built up enough guts to walk on by. But they still need more to be able to, take me on. I don't think they're... Are you chasing me? Oh, really? Oh, really? I dare you. I dare you to fight me. I have not I've not lost a battle in an extraordinarily long time. Alright, once my siege equipment is set up, take a look at my gear. My gear is set up for a field battle, so I'm going to switch that out. And we have all the siege equipment. Let's lead the assault. And I don't think I saw that Vlandia made inroads anywhere else, so this will bring their castle count down to 2, which is honestly an obtainable goal for one episode. Not that I think we're going to manage it today, but we're pretty close. All right. I did say I wanted to survive. They had a wonderful troll bridge, so I'm going to use it to protect me from arrows. Oh wow, this water is deep. Has me moving pretty slow. I don't see a lot of targets actually being underneath the bridge here. I do hear that they are absolutely getting shredded. man, this moat is deeper water than I'm used to. Oddly enough, most of their, okay, they only have 50 archers on their walls, and they are taking hard losses. Because our archers are just outgunning them, or whatever the bow equivalent, out shooting them. Well, until someone pays attention to me out here, I can definitely tank a bolt or two, so I'm just going to make this my... Okay, there we go. Now they're finally firing. It's actually hard to hit them because they're getting juggled, or whatever you want to call it. They're getting hit so many times by other bowmen that often when I line up a shot, the person I'm aiming at has been hit and staggered. It's hard to tell if what I'm shooting at is even people. Oh, you're aiming at me. Well, that's a mistake. Oh, you're gonna make the same mistake, huh? Oh, come on, horse. Oh, someone got him right before I did. All right, the towers have connected. I'm gonna stay down here and let the first wave go while I use up the remainder of my arrows to soften them up. The first push tends to get me killed, so not that I'm a coward, but I did say I'm going to survive this one because I usually don't. Battle of better armor. These enemy bow, even when they hit me, I don't take a lot of damage because of how tough my armor is compared to them. Okay, I'm down to low arrows. Not zero yet. Alright, I'm going to ascend. I think I kind of run out of targets. These guys are moving around so much, makes it tricky. And like any queen, time to cut the line. Also, some of them don't seem to be able to climb, which doesn't fare well up here, because if they can't climb, I'm not getting my reinforcements. Yeah, I've been the only one up in a minute or two. What? No, it looks like we already have the top. And the gate. Yeah, at this point, the battle is a formality. They only have 60 defenders left, and I've got 950 out here. So it seems like they fled. Ooh, they're falling off the... Yep, they are really fleeing. Let's take some shortcuts here, break some ankles. My athletics skill isn't all that high, so I can't chase them down all that effectively. And there we go. I survived one. It's not actually that difficult to survive as long as you don't take unnecessary risks. It's just, I like to play a little risky, but there. Having a nice survive under the belt is, it's nice to prove that I'm not just a squishy target every now and then. Okay, I'm going to level everybody up that obtained experience. I'm surprised not more of my crossbowmen have are leveled. I'm going to take the Vlandians that they have, and then I'm going to ditch the non-Vlandians that I don't want for space. There are some higher level guys that I'm ditching here, but I don't care. I have so much money. It's a non-issue. Okay, there we are. I also failed to mention, I am still on the 1.5.8 branch. I'm not, I haven't updated or anything like that. Oh, you're chasing me, really? I think not. Let's manage the garrison, and I'm gonna take everybody. Because again, I don't really care if Britannia takes this castle, just as long as Vlandia doesn't. And taking a look at the map here, Rovault is under siege, as is Turby. So I'm going to turn around and deal with that. Making sure that it's not Vlandia doing it. So Oxhall goes to Irish, sure. Castle charters. So they're trying to pass a castle charters law. I'm not familiar with what that is. Let's see. Castle upgrade costs are reduced. Yeah, that seems fine. I don't really have a problem with that. Someone here leveled up. Talon getting bow skills. Mounted archery. I think that's the only one. It is weird to ignore armies, because obviously I haven't done that up until now. Everybody that has ever wanted to fight me, I fight. Troop is over limit, so let me give a few of these guys to Yanshui and redistribute. I know I have a lot of non-Vlandians, but I was going to wait until I got the prisoner ransom done. So Sorgan, Almanfard got besieged by Britannia. That's fine. I, in fact, even welcome it. And then Meritor, I'm probably not going to let them take Turby, even though they're Britannian, just because I'm right here. I might as well stop it. All right. Looks like I'm going to let Andros chase while I go to the Timbre District and ransom. Oxhall got taken back as well. Okay. This is fine. There's really not many for me to ransom. I'm just going to bring the numbers down to 5 or fewer. So that I can bring more on. So 46 gone. And there's surely a lot to trade. 38,000 worth of stuff. Great. I have plenty of food, so that's not an issue. Okay, we are going to head over to Meritor and get him to stop what he is doing. But before that, I am going to do a quick gear swap. All right, Meritor. Making peace would cost me almost nothing, so I'm going to do it so that I can focus more solely on Vlandia. So it does mean that Britannia has gotten to own a lot of stuff, like Oxhall, or what else did they recapture? Sianion, Uthlame. A lot of my territory got capped. But I just wanted to be done with being harassed by them, because I'm not focused on them at all. Ooh, I kept some more than I meant to. Oh well. All right, I think Andros is going to manage to deal with that army over there. So now my focus is going to be the remaining Vlandian castles. There's only a few of them left, and they should fall quickly. Abagai? Yeah, that's not going to be allowed. Nuh-uh. I cannot wait to catch. I don't know where you're going, but... Well, actually, I do. The grave. The grave. All right, here we go. Let's try to survive this one. In fact, I'm going to try to survive... I'm going to make my main focus to survive every engagement today.
With me! Infantry! Off the arrow on your omen!
Put them into their formations.
Stand up, horsemen! Form a skein!
The enemy's actually pretty close. They're only a few hundred meters away. And the terrain is definitely rough. We outnumber them considerably, so I can use my numbers to my advantage. Let's put archers on this. Let's see.
Archers!
On sort of this hill here.
Move! Footmen! Forward!
It's not perfect because there's a lot of terrain issues with this area. Here. Riders, go away. They only have 19 bowmen. Ooh. You guys come ridiculously ill-prepared for this fight.
Onward! Infantry! Get moving!
Okay, I put them in slightly better positions where they have really, really good sight lines. I'm gonna put my horsemen here if the placement would allow me to. It's rotating weird. Whatever, that'll have to do.
Mounted archers!
Mounted archers and companions will go there. And looks like they're going for a bit of a right and left flank. Oh, and you that I missed up the middle. That's bold. He is one of the vassals. I think he's a merc, actually. I'm surprised he's still alive, given the quantity of archers gunning for him. Alright, I'm sending my cavalry in. To counter crush. And then to back up after a brief charge. So that we can maximize our archer massacre. Alright, and again, trying to stay alive, but doesn't mean I'm going to be a pacifist. Apparently I am. Because I can't seem to hit anything or anyone. Alright. I've sent my riders up again. To countercharge. Their infantry completely broken and routing. As if this is a Total War game. My Rumphia skills here, I think part of it is just I'm in thick woods, so it makes it tough to wind up the good swings, but I've been missing everything. Just off the game. Here we go, got that one. I am no longer paying any sort of attention to the rest of the fight. Here. Everyone charge. They really don't have too many left. There's, what? No, actually there's 160 spearmen, so that's not nothing. Let me get over there and pay more attention then.
Horseman, get moving!
Keep my horsemen out of that fray. Hello, you should have jousted me. It's like they forgot. And now we have my infantry, my footmen, just sweeping the field here. Clean sweep.
Infantry! Forward!
I'm gonna have them reline up.
Riders! Mountain!
I think we've overtaken their spawn position, which means I want to stop here and sit here if they have any more respawning, because no mercy. As long as the bell doesn't ring, no holds barred. What do they have? They've got 13 left. 11. Okay, full charge again. I lied. There it is. Only 5 losses. 5 to 261. The numbers game is strong. You are my prisoner. You are my prisoner. You are my prisoner. So took even their leader prisoner. I did get a ton of troops, and looks like I'm getting a lot of Vlandian recruits as well. I'm just going to cherry pick the Vlandians at this point and ignore everybody else. That's good enough. Troop over limit, I don't care. Really no loot to speak of. Alright, so I was troop over limit trusted. Here you go. Let me inspect them troops of yours. Before I send you a batch, I will level up as many as I can. A bunch of my own gained a whole lot of experience in that fight, which is awesome. Okay. You are here, even more. Even more. That is all the non-standard, non-militia. 120. Okay. Kellius Castle, onward. Andros, I'm just going to assume that you survived and beat that battle. Now, Myzea is under attack. That's probably Khuzait. Taking a look at the kingdom tabs here, the diplomacy. Vlandia only has 2,000 troops left. Yes, you do. And the larger point is, because of the reduction of their territories, one of the problems that they're going to have is trying to field an army. Because I've taken so much land from them that there's just really nowhere to recruit from. As you can see, Servic is trying, but it's not going to make much of a difference if they can't marshal enough forces to defend what little remains of their empire or kingdom or whatever it is. Second to last castle. As you can see, they're concerned. As they should be. Making peace with Vlandia. Resolved in 9 hours. Well, I guess I could recommit. Alright, 7 hours. Yeah, it's probably going to force me to break this siege. But this castle has very weak walls, it looks like. For whatever reason, the peace with Vlandia call has gone and passed. I don't really know why it didn't force me to make some sort of decision. But I'm okay with that. Maybe it's like, oh, you're in the middle of a siege. We won't call it off just yet. Or maybe it's about to. I'm not sure. And before I do anything else, do the gear swap, dress appropriately for the fight. Yeah, I don't know what that call for peace went. They never bothered me again. I could always just force war again if enough of my vassals want it. So it's not necessarily a campaign ender. Okay, here we go. Tally ho. A night raid. I like it.
Yeah.
So yeah, their castle walls are not grand. They're wooden stockades more than anything else. Because it's lower level. Alright, let's not stand in front. Nothing like a drive-by. Oh, that's already corpse. So many bolts flying at me. So far, not too many connecting. Ouch. Alright, that one did. This is definitely where one of these siege towers is coming in. I mean, not definitely, but it looks like it. The trebuchets are doing pretty good damage as well. I've seen some of them connect and take out huge swaths of their troops here. Oh yeah, the siege tower is coming in that way. Night Raid makes it a little bit tougher to target acquire, as they are definitely more camouflaged, blending into the wood behind them. We'll go with the remainder of my arrows, trying to reduce their defense on this wall, and I'll personally push this wall myself. Dude, he hit me with a javelin from there? Oh, and there's some throwing axes at me? Alright, for the interest of me staying alive, I'm gonna have to play it a little cautiously, as my health is below the halfway mark at this point. Also, I feel like I'm shooting at corpses. Whoever, yeah, they're dead. Two arrows left. One, and that'd be it. Alright, I have softened the right side. I'm gonna actually ride to the left and join them. Oh no, maybe I'm not, because it looks like, oh, these are just archers laying cover fire or something like it. Alright, let's make sure not to clog it with a horse. I've done that before. I might get sniped climbing, but it's a risk I'll take, as they've got some crossbowmen easily positioned to take me out. Gate is lowered. And there's no one here. Oh, here they come. I hope more people understand how to climb the ladder soon, because we're gonna fast run out of forces. Seems to me like they're in a full retreat. Yep, just about a full retreat. Alright, let's use my sword as a two-hander now. Does a wee bit more damage, being a bastard sword. And that should be about it. I don't have any arrows to finish the fleeing ones. And there it is. Yet another castle siege where I have survived. Yes, the dying that I've been doing is mostly just because I'm throwing myself at it for fun, but I hope I've demonstrated that it is not a necessary death. It is just, I guess, me goofing around or taking big risks for big rewards, something like that. This time, I'm actually going to let my companions put a garrison in, because I don't need too many troops left. And let's Edoran's last semblance of an army here. Who can I release? Thumond. Could you chase him down for me? I'll back you up. You just need to engage. There we are. So this is their king. I almost hit don't get involved. That would be that'd be oops. Real oops. Oh, I didn't switch my weapon, so I'm gonna be armchair generaling a little bit because I have my sword and board.
Soldier! With me! Soldier! Horse! Infantry!
Alright, dismount.
Dismount! Archers!
Archers
Get off
dismount.
your horse, archers!
Archers go into
Loose
loose.
formation!
Riders go into skein.
Together! Form a wedge!
Or wedge, or whatever you want to call it. We are going to be upon them in just moments here, so there doesn't seem to be terrain advantage that I can use here. Actually, it is, if anything, gross, terrible terrain. Just charge. Just charge. There aren't enough of them for me to use tactics here. I don't even know where they are. There's like just a few of them here or there. There's apparently a horseman off on their own being ignored over here. Let's call it a duel. Yep. Total swing and a miss. Oh, wow. All right, he's dead. I don't really need to do anything. Oh, good for you. You got out of that. A Vlandian knight you are. Oh, and you're dismounted, and you're done. Okay, they've got 10 troops left. And that's it. We lost no one. And now their king is probably arrested again. Probably. I'm not sure. I haven't confirmed. Yeah, he was taken prisoner. Well, that's one less leader. And then if we take a look here, if we go to diplomacy, Vlandia, let's see here. Vlandia. Is there an easy way to figure out what Vlandia owns? Through the encyclopedia or something? Kingdoms. Vlandia. Yep. All right, one castle. Just this castle. That is it. That is their some remaining territory. Oh, sure. I tried to recruit you so many times. I bet you have some regrets. I'm eager to read them in your memoirs. Because you could have been on the side of a just ruler who conquered all of the land. But instead, you're on the side of losers. And you'll be known as a loser vassal for time immemorial. Congratulations, Oshir. So, unless Vlandia musters quickly, this is the last castle. And I am going to raze it to the ground because I'm kind of petty. I'll be honest, I'm kind of petty. And in fact, if this is the last fight I'm ever to have, it better be, despite it being a castle fight, it better be with my Rumfaya. Or Rumfaya, however you want to pronounce it. I think it goes by both. So I'm just closely watching the feed here to make sure that nothing of mine gets besieged by Vlandia anywhere else. And I'll just keep adding all these lovely troops, leveling them up. I kind of feel bad for Dayman, as I never really had respite from this battle in order to run on back and re-enlist him. So he can't rejoice. He's stuck in Provend. He can't rejoice with the victory that we're all about to have because he got conscripted into someone else's army and then defeated and then ransomed and all that. And I do entirely intend on raising this fully to the ground, like all walls broken. I probably don't need siege towers for that reason, but I'm gonna make them anyway, because why not? So far, nothing worrying in the news feed about us losing anything. It's all been one-sided. And I just have to worry about my cohesion at this point. I don't think we have 45 days of food, so that's really not going to be an issue. They just keep trying to throw ballistae at us. And, trebuchets. Don't care about ballistaes. They're nearly out of food, too. This is a proper siege. A way for my, a way for me to vent some frustration with game mechanics that made it very difficult to wage wide-scale wars. The game's just not designed for it, and as a result, it doesn't work too well. Alright, so they're down one wall, but I'm not done until all walls. And let's go for the ballistae. I want my trebuchet back before we go. This has got to be a full complement, and there we are. This here, I don't want to prematurely say it, but it might be the last battle. As I set my sights on all Vlandian land as the success of this entire series. And here we are at the last. Leading the assault myself. I would like to ride into the castle on my horse, with Rumfaya in hand, slicing up enemies in only in a way that wow, how do we already get a kill on the feed? In only a way that a queen can. But my guess is it's not going to be that elegant. Oh yeah. Hi guys. May I pass? Oh, nope. No, I may not. Oh, look at all those bow. Yeah, they're putting up a bit of a defense. Oh, this is in fact a really interesting castle defense, like pit style. All right, well, I don't want to be in traction for this fight, so. And that's where I'm headed. All right, horse. Be gone. Oh my god. Getting totally porky. Oh, what the heck? Okay, well, that is the most uneventful battle ever. And it also seems like my troops aren't moving. They're like waiting for the battering ram. Let me speed time up. There's a bit of this back and forth between bows going on, but I guess I'm gonna guess because I took out the walls without the siege towers, my troops don't know what to do. They're kind of just standing around, confused. There's slowdown time again. Are you moving yet? Nope, you're not. Good strategy, guys. Way to milk this fight, I suppose. Okay, there we go. Now they're rallying. Just they needed to wait. Unfortunately, it looks like Silas died just now in this siege, which is, well, another reason why I'm frustrated with the in-game mechanics. Companion death happens often. But there it is. Yeah, Silas died on the battlefield. Sorry I couldn't show you more. I didn't realize that my troops were going to abandon me. So that I was my own one lady siege. We could show mercy. I didn't grab Silas's gear, but not that it really matters, because at this point, if I could settle peacefully with Vlandia, let's take a look. Vlandia doesn't exist, and in fact, my holdings might be at an all-time high. Might, I'm not sure. Propose. Oh, you won't go for that. Okay, that's dumb. I guess the only way to make peace with Vlandia at this point would be for me to find a Vlandian vassal. So you know what I'm going to do? Disband my army. And I can't even re-enlist Trustin or Yanshui because they don't have enough troops in them. Let me do that real quick. So that I don't lose them. I don't care what they take. That should be enough for Trustin. Done. And where's Yanshui? Should be... Yep, there you are. Hold up, Yanshui. Provin rebels. Yeah, I don't care. Provin rebels declaring war on me. That's cute. That is cute. Oops, I didn't mean to get pikemen, but all right, they're all yours now. Done. And join my army. Okay. So I would like to formally end the war with Vlandia before I truly call it quits. I would have preferred to execute their king, but I don't know where he is. And well, I guess we're right about on time. Anyway, so without a further ado, this is the formal end of the entire Mount and Blade series. This is where we're ending. I would have liked to do a full conquering of the entire continent, but for some obvious reasons that I've demonstrated most recently in the last, I don't know, let's say 30 episodes or so, it becomes increasingly more frustrating because the game is not really designed for the extermination part of a 4X game. You can expand, explore, exploit resources, but exterminate, not so much. Not without twisting the game's mechanics considerably. I hope you enjoyed it. We've been airing these episodes for nearly a year, about 11 months, and with the close of this, new doors and new games will open. Thank you so very much for watching, everybody. I hope you appreciated this series. Look to Rhadamant.com for upcoming new series and also your chance to vote on what I should play. If you're curious about how that process works, I have a video depicting the entire choosing games to play on the channel, on my channel. You just have to search for it. Thank you so very much for watching. I'll catch you in another series. Farewell.